India has been ranked 86th in a COVID-19 performance index comprising 98 countries. What impact have geography, political system, population size, and economic development had on COVID-19 outcome around the world? To gauge the relative performance of countries at different points in the pandemic, this interactive tracked 6 measures of COVID-19 in the 98 countries for which data was available. It examined spans the 36 weeks that followed every country's 100 confirmed case of COVID-19 using data available to 9th January 2021. About the index, COVID-19 Performance Index was compiled by Sydney-based Lowy Institute, an Australian think tank, which sought to measure the response of countries to the pandemic. The institute also took into account the impact of geography, political system, and economic development in assessing outcomes. Parameter used: 6 indicators are used, such as confirmed cases, confirmed deaths, cases per million people, deaths per million cases as a proportion of tests, and tests per 1000 people. Fewer reported cases and deaths, both in aggregate and per capita terms, point towards a better response to the virus. More tests conducted on a per capita basis reveal an accurate picture of extent of the pandemic at the national level. Lower rates of positive tests indicate greater degree of control over the transmission of COVID-19. Assessing method: assessed 98 countries in 36 weeks that followed their 100 case. China was not included in the study because all of its testing rates are not publicly available. An average across 6 indicators was calculated for individual countries in each period and normalized to produce a score from 0 worst performing to 100 best performing. What are the general observations? While some countries managed the coronavirus crisis better than others, the index noted that most countries outcompeted each other only by degrees of underperformance. Levels of economic development and differences in political system didn't have as much of any impact on coronavirus response as expected. On an average, countries with authoritarian establishment had no prolonged advantage in containing the virus. It was found that democracies had marginally more success than other governments in their handling of pandemic. There was little discernible difference in countries' performance by population size. Smaller countries with population of fewer than 10 million people consistently outperformed their larger counterparts throughout 2020, although this lead narrowed slightly towards the end of the examined period.